Have you ever wondered how a powerhouse like Christian Horner, the guy who built Red Bull into an F1 dynasty, could get booted out overnight? It turns out the drama behind his sacking runs deeper than anyone expected, with secret meetings and old rivalries pulling the strings. Let's break it down step by step, because this story is packed with twists that could reshape the entire grid. The bombshell dropped fast. On July 8th, Horner was fired from his roles as CEO and team principal after 2 decades at the helm. But as German publication Bild reports, special advisor Helmut Marko wasn't just in the room, he was right there when the axe fell. The meeting happened the day before, involving Red Bull's head of sport Oliver Mintzlaff, owners Chalem Uvidia and Mark Mateschitz, and Marko himself. Mintzlaff laid out the decision, and by the next day, Horner was out. What looked like a total surprise to him had actually been brewing for weeks. But the real intrigue, Marko's fingerprints are all over this. Digging deeper, Marko didn't just show up, he played what Bild calls a key role in the talks about Horner's fate. As a long-time advisor, his voice carries massive weight, especially in decisions that could flip the team's direction. Sources say these discussions heated up amid growing frustrations, and Marko's involvement suggests he pushed hard for change. It's no secret he's clashed with Horner before, but this time it sealed the deal, and the fallout from that choice is already rippling through the paddock. Performance woes hit like a brick wall, fueling the fire. Red Bull's grip on the championship slipped away this season, with the team now stuck in 4th place in the constructors' standings. Max Verstappen, the reigning champ, holds 3rd in the drivers' race, but the RB21 car is a nightmare for anyone else to drive. That's left everyone frustrated, including Verstappen, who's locked in until 2028, unless a sneaky performance clause lets him bolt. Losing that edge after years of dominance, it's the kind of slide that demands heads to roll, and Horner's took the hit. But the real fire started burning from something else entirely, that explosive 2024 scandal. Accusations of inappropriate behaviour surfaced from a former female employee right as the season began. Horner got cleared after an investigation, but the whole mess cranked up tensions to 11. Suddenly, rifts exploded between him and Marko, not to mention Max's dad, Jos Verstappen. Whispers in the paddock say these bad vibes never fully faded, turning small cracks into massive divides that made Horner's position untenable. Zoom out, and the chaos gets even bigger. Red Bull's world shifted hard after founder Dietrich Mateschitz passed away, sparking ownership tugs of war. Then came the talent drain. Design genius Adrian Newey jumped ship, sporting director Jonathan Wheatley followed, head of strategy Will Courtney left, chief engineering officer Rob Marshall exited, and even Verstappen's chief mechanic Lee Stevenson bailed. These losses aren't just bad luck, they're signs of deeper unrest, with rumours pointing to internal power plays that Horner couldn't navigate. Now, eyes are turning to what's next for Marko himself. He's been openly talking about dialing back his duties, and he's even floated Sebastian Vettel, the 4-time world champ, as a possible replacement. That speculation alone has fans buzzing. Could Vettel step in and steady the ship? It's the kind of wildcard that keeps the F1 rumour mill spinning, especially with talks of Marko aligning more with the Austrian side of the ownership split. Wrapping this up, Horner's exit unveils a tangled web of slumping results, lingering scandals, and a team bleeding talent, all orchestrated with Marko's hand in the mix. But here's the curveball. If Verstappen triggers that clause and walks, Red Bull might crumble faster than anyone predicts, opening doors for rivals to dominate. What do you think? Will they bounce back, or is this the end of an era? If this kind of inside scoop gets your adrenaline pumping, hit that like button and subscribe for the latest F1 breakdowns, rumours and predictions. You won't want to miss what's coming next in this wild sport.